Hello, this is Barton Smock. It's December 7th, 2017. I'm going to be reading some poems from my most recent self-published collection called Everything I Touch Remembers Being My Hand. I'll be reading a section of the book called Soft Facts. We peck in the dark room at the wrist of a fish, our body language proofing the baby's dream. Body, like some use an alias. Fingerprints, mana for hand. I was dreaming, I guess, in the face of brevity, of God's glass rabbit ocean. At a time unlike this, the Father is all appetite. The chicken, gone, he points to its ghost. My mouth is a church, my clock a Sunday spider in a dry toilet. I'm passionate about my grief, your shadow dolled up in the yard. Cyborg, Minotaur, not once did I watch them sleep. I don't know what she saw in that jar, but she's been hours rubbing my head with a balloon. Dad switches out the bag on her head and slips something in my mouth while saying, "Mouse in the dollhouse." I doze for a moment and see a priest pretend to fall from a horse, and a stork act as it should. I see myself, a form forged by a twin, a reincarnation that perhaps impressed my photographer son. Pills minus the pills given by Shepherd. The cause of this grief escapes me, and I worry can tunnel breathe. The snake in your love letter sounds real. It takes my belly to things that are also. Dream is a boy dressed as his abuser, sizing aquariums for the hand of a spider. The first person to use these steps went down these steps. Violence is the new past. I see a dove and think God will never know who it was ate his crushed light bulb. I betray my ear, the seashell of the stomach. I try, but can't make my bed. Mom says maybe I'm grief. After coming back to touch me, she wishes herself a bird. I hope she eats. Then I had a word for marble that wasn't marble. Both were swallowed. Thirst is not the same as forgetting to drink. God talks up his handicapped friend. What will I never see? Lost arachnid, a triangle drawn by others. My legs make me lonely. Dream put me down. Upon my double being seen, I am set to self-destruct. I am no sadder than twin, no sadder than dog. My wrist is nothing's neck. No knife in the dog of absence, not a scratch on wind's throat. Winged things that belong to the tooth in your shoulder, lipstick, the unhummed ribs of your wrist. Night is the sound of my father's adding machine, of mother narrating the life of a stone. Lake is my brother's action figure learning to swim on a full stomach. Lake is a bird going from dream to dream as a mouse. Whole is anything I bring home that isn't my body. Home from the city where sisters drink in silence to footnotes of future fictions. Life is a shapelessness to which form describes its pilgrimage. Dream a grave dreaming of a cactus for nothing's crow. Shape is a future fashioned from God's inability to reflect. She thinks her hair came from an egg. She is not alone. There's nothing in the food. And there I was, sad, my robot giving hell to an elevator. And I was 41, and still not there the day that kid got beat up for keeping sadness close. And I was never the poorest in any room. Is this what being poor means or meant? Grief that we can brush at the fossil of grief. Suicide took the person she was named during. I am old here, a klutz abstaining from revelation, bald as any lover of maps. Had he not been all those years writing a review for the last book in the world, my father would have been a poet. There are only so many crows one can see outside a laundromat for the drowned, scarless hawks so maternally nudged into the travelogue of my staying. Angel of the old well speaks to God in rabbit. I wish, Jack in the Box, your films were longer. I don't know the name of the animal that slept with God, that ate the pea and left a rib, that moved the angel's grave with help. And that's it. Again, that was a section from my book, Everything I Touch Remembers Being My Hand. Section was called Soft Facts.